What's happening? What's the business? It's your boy Landlord from Alabama, spinning back with another video. And today, man, it's the Chiefs week, man. The op of the week is the Chiefs, you know what I'm saying? Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, it's finally here, the big bad wolf, the NFL standard of the quarterback, you know what I'm saying? The quarterback everybody wanna have, you know what I'm saying? The one that's been to the last two Super Bowls, it ain't no hate. You gotta give him salutes for that, man. That's a huge accomplishment. He ain't been having nothing but success since he came in as the starter. He threw 50 touchdown passes. I think his first year starting and won MVP. Then the next year he go to the Super Bowl. Then the year after that he go to the Super Bowl and lose. So he's been having an amazing career so far, man. You can't really hate on Patrick Mahomes, but I do think that this offense ran by Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy helps him out a lot. You know what I'm saying? He is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I believe the play calling, the play design, and the players that they have on this offense help him out a whole lot as well. It's a push and pull, give and take type of thing. They help each other. So the casual fans will just get caught up and say, "Oh, Patrick Mahomes did this and did that." But if you really get in depth into it, man, Eric Bieniemy and Andy Reid design some wonderful plays. They do a whole lot of stuff, man. They do a lot of creative things the way they get these players open and make these plays happen. So you got to give them props, and you got to realize that that's a whole well-oiled machine over there. Even though they haven't been up to par lately, but it looked like they came back alive against Oakland. So, okay. We know what Patrick Mahomes represents, man. He's a reigning MVP. He's got an MVP and a Super Bowl in such a young, very short time as the starter in the league, man. So you got to give him that proper respect. Regardless of what the media's saying and what they selling, we ain't buying. We know what this team is. We know what this team represents. So, let's move to the wide receiver position, man. Tyreek Hill, they call him the cheetah because he is blazing fast. He's probably the fastest player in the league, man. It's going to take a group effort to try to contain this guy, man. The cheetah is a monster, you know what I'm saying? He can rip a game. He can tear us up if we don't be careful, you know what I'm saying? But this game, I feel like I don't think I want Trayvon Diggs guarding that boy Tyreek Hill, man. I don't think that's a good matchup, man, because he's quick and fast. Trayvon is fast and long. I don't know if he that quick, like quick-footed and, just twitchy. I don't think he got that type of, skill set. So I probably would play, believe it or not, Anthony Brown might be able to play him a little better than Trayvon would. I would probably like to put Trayvon on the other dude I got to talk about. Probably the best tight end in football, Travis Kelce. So, I would like to see Anthony Brown with some safety help over the top, probably try to contain and bracket Tyreek Hill. We need to play that too high safety look on this team, man, and make Patrick Mahomes be a little patient. Because we can't let Tyreek Hill get over the top repeatedly. It's going to be a very long day. So, like I said, I probably would prefer to have Anthony Brown playing Tyreek Hill with some safety help, roll coverage over the top. You know what I'm saying? I think that's our best bet. I would put Trey Diggs on Travis Kelce. That's the next man we got to talk about. Travis Kelce is a monster, man. He probably the best tight end in football. It's between him and Kittle, but I would probably say Travis Kelce is the best tight end in football. He blocked, he wide receiver catch. He don't do as well at blocking, but when it comes to route running and boxing you out and catching passes, Travis Kelce is the man. You know what I'm saying? We can't hate on that. We're going to have to be ready for that. So, like I said, I would like to put Trayvon Diggs on Travis Kelce. Know that sounds crazy, but I think that'll be very effective if we were to approach it like that. So, okay, let's go to, they got a running back. I think his name is Darrell Williams. And they do running back by committee. They got a couple running backs, but he probably the most productive. He got like 4 touchdowns, you know what I'm saying? So he going to be the one that we have to watch on top of the other backs they got, you know what I'm saying? I'm honestly not too afraid of this running game, man. They offensive line been reconstructed. They on they like third tackle. Like it's a puzzle what they getting putting together on their offensive line. So I'm not too intimidated on their offensive line, but we are missing players on our defensive line as well. So that's probably gonna be a wash. Like it's gonna be bad versus bad. Who gonna be the best that day? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too concerned about their running game. I don't think they're gonna try to run. I believe they're gonna put it in Patrick Mahomes' hands. You know what I'm saying? So they got Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelsey, a decent little running back or two. And the other receivers they got, them boys just fast. They got the boy Pringle, I believe, and a couple more receivers, man. All of them just blazing fast. Everybody run like a 4-3 over there. You know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of track stars on their team. So, we're going to have to be ready for that type of speed. But I do like our cornerback depth, so we probably can compete with them at a high level. You know what I'm saying? I feel like. So, okay. We covered pretty much they offense, man. Everybody knows what type of challenges that they offense comes with, man, and they present to a defense. So let's move to their defense. And I believe their defense is a lot better than what the media been selling us, man. You know what I'm saying? They haven't been whole in the few games ahead of us, but now they got players back from injury, so I believe they're gonna be a real formidable defense now. And as of late, the last few weeks they've been getting better and better. So don't sleep on these boy defense. They got a few players, a few cornerstone type players that can elevate the play of this whole defense. So the number one threat in that secondary to me is Tyrann Mathieu, man. The Honey Badger, I'm an Alabama fan, so I know I got a lot of experience with the Honey Badger when he was at LSU, man. Like, that little dude come and hit somebody. He can go get the ball. He's a ball hawk. He's everywhere, all over the field. He's sideline to sideline. He got the range, he got the ball skills. He's a very good safety, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch him. He's dangerous. So, that gonna have to play some mind games with him back there, man. You can't just let him see your eyes and stare down receivers and stuff. That know how to manipulate it though. So he gonna have to watch Tyrann Mathieu. So, okay, they do got a linebacker that I like, man, Nick Bolton. If you watch Boston Barter, shout out to Botch and shout out to Law Nation. If you watch those channels, you seen a lot of the draft and Push the King too. Like, they went over a lot of these draft linebackers. Nick Bolton was one of the ones that we didn't mind getting, you know what I'm saying? And I watched a little film on him, the way he been playing with KC, man. Nick Bolton been balling. He been one of the standouts. Even though the defense been underperforming, he been the one balling. Like, Nick Bolton been hitting. This boy can run. He been playing very good football, man. So watch out for Nick Bolton, man. He's a very good linebacker. Like, even though he's a rookie, I like what I see from this rookie. So we can't play with him, man. We got to be ready for what he presents. You know what I'm saying? The challenges that he come with. So, okay. Then we got to talk about our ex-linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, ex-Cowboy. So, we got to be ready for him. He's going to want to try to play good against his old team. We let him go. We like the Anthony Hitchens, but, we was building something different over here. So, Anthony Hitchens I always liked him. He was a pretty decent linebacker, you know what I'm saying? But we had to let him go, and he been over there. I think he got a Super Bowl, so he ain't too mad, you know what I'm saying? But he's gonna want to try to show up the Cowboys. You better believe. So we're gonna have to be ready for him to have a few plays that he probably normally wouldn't have, just because he's inspired. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the boy Frank Clark, the defensive end. He's a pretty good defensive end, man. He got a good name out here. His face card good, you know what I'm saying? He make a lot of plays. He gets sacks. I think he missed a few games, so that's why he hasn't been too impactful on his defense, but he is back. He's been making plays. He is a sack threat, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what side he come off of, but Terrence Steele and Lael gonna have to be ready. And they acquired Melvin Ingram. He's a good pass rusher too. He's a little long in the tooth, but he is a good pass rusher. So, they got some decent defensive ends coming, man, on this pass rush. we gotta be ready. We gotta make sure that the boys can't wreck our game and keep Dak Prescott with a clean pocket. You know what I'm saying? So then they do got an outstanding defensive tackle, Chris Jones. Like he's a good player too. So all these names, they got a pretty formidable defense, man. They just been underachieved. So, any team that went to back-to-back Super Bowls, we understand that this is a good team. Regardless of what the media says, don't get bought into that. This is a good team. These boys went to 2 straight Super Bowls. So, okay, we understand the challenges that this team presents. So, I pretty much love to see this matchup because it's gonna be must-see TV. The whole league gonna have eyes on this team and this game, man. And if the Cowboys come and get a win at Arrowhead, man, this is a culture-changing type game. You know what I'm saying? This is a culture-shifting game. Just like I said in New England, this is the one. This is the big one. Everybody want to see it. And young Ryan Dakota Prescott gonna want to show the world that he's that type of caliber quarterback as well. So if it becomes a shootout, I love my chances still, man. I got my boy Dak, and I got a host of unbeatable type talent on this line, man, and on this wide receiver core. We got 2 great backs, man. I'm ready to go to war with anybody when it comes to our offense. So I love my chances if it comes down to a shootout. But, this is going to be a very entertaining game. This team will score on us, but I feel like we will score more. You know what I'm saying? And I love my chances of my defense going against their offense better than I love the chances of their defense going against our offense. I feel like our offense probably could do whatever we want to do. So if we can run, though, I believe that's going to change everything. We might come out with a dominant type performance if we can run the ball on them. Like, they better hope that we can't run the ball, because if we can run that ball, that's going to open up everything, and it's just going to be murder she wrote after that. But, I just wanted to give my quick summary about how I feel about the game, man. They standout type players and what we got, the challenges that we got coming our way, man. You know what I'm saying? So just holler at me, man. LandLord from Alabama on all social sites. You know what I'm saying? Social media everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So the algorithm be trying to knock me off my rhythm, man. So I need y'all help. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Help me grow this channel, and I appreciate it, man. You know how it is, man. LandLord from Alabama, man. 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.